Okay, we're gonna try that again. This time we're going to go around the room and each of you say one interesting thing about yourselves. Something surprising.
Why?
You're wondering why your ability to list every failed rocket launch of the last 10 years can't be something interesting. It's because it's only an interest. Your interest can never make you interesting.
Why not?
What makes a scientist stand out to NASA isn't their interest in space, but the string of engineering marvels that decorate the path they trail. Because interest is cheap, anyone can be interested in anything. An interest itself can never be special.
Huh. So by that logic, mine fails too, right?
Yes! Can you tell us why?
Because my intention to be an author is cheap. Anyone could intend it right now if they wanted to.
Exactly. You shouldn't ever allow the most special parts of your life to be in what you're yet to do, only in what you've already done.
Do facts about ourselves count?
Of course. Bodhi, would you like to take another stab? One interesting thing?
A fact? About me?
Sure.
I guess nobody here would know my father's from Nairobi.
Why do you believe that should be considered interesting?
You didn't know it already.
It's not something I couldn't have guessed.
You could have guessed my dad is from Nairobi. There's not a ton of us here.
I could have guessed it eventually. It's not something I couldn't have deduced from your race. It's not new.
Could you give us an example of something new?
I'm your professor. My whole job is to tell you things that are new. If you can already guess what I'm about to say, I'm doing a bad job at teaching you anything.
What do you mean my race?
Information begets information begets information. If you know someone is from Turkey, you can take a pretty good guess at their religion. If you know someone's from New York, you can take a pretty good guess at their opinions on heat and bagels and pizza. Take enough things that you can guess about someone from where they're from, and you can write a script they'll be acting out before you even meet them. But you all signed up to take Logic 101 with a totally new professor, and you three are the only ones who did that. You are all interesting. And at this stage, all you need to do to access that is to look into yourselves and where you've been and find something abnormal.
Do you think it's a little early for us to, spill all this stuff to each other?
You bring me to another great point, the value of secrets.
I'm not saying anything is a secret.
Whenever you're not saying the stuff that's swirling in you, whenever there's a wall that keeps you separate from your fellow humans, that's a secret. Here's a way to think about it. When I was your age, a professor had us make a list of things in our lives we'd never told anyone. And I realized at that moment that I wanted that list to be as short as possible. To go prancing about the world and there being a part of you that no one has ever seen. The distance that demands. It's a terrible thing to wish upon your fellow human beings and a terrible thing to cause upon yourself. There's no part of you that's so evil or dark or cold that no one alive can see it. And I need you guys to know that. This is a safe space. It's only me and two of your peers. This is a time to get it all into the world, not just festering in you. So Melissa, what's something you've never told anyone? We'll come back to you. All three of you will have to share something truly interesting today, so do whatever you need to do to get it out. Bodhi?
What did you mean my race?
Like I said, information.
Specifically, what can you deduce from mine?
It's less about being Kenyan and more about being Kenyan here.
What do you mean by that?
It can be difficult for one's confidence to have an environment where not many people look like you be the environment in which you grow up. In which you attend college, Bodhi.
Oh yeah?
Yes. I appreciate how draining it can be to worry about the type of person you're attracted to, not being interested in the type of person you are.
I think people won't be attracted to me because I'm Kenyan?
Yes.
Then here's something you'll find interesting. There's a girl who likes me and she's white.
Say more.
Do you not believe me?
I believe it, Bodhi. I just want to know why you believe it.
The same reasons anyone believes anyone has a crush on them.
Those being...
I
Have you heard of the theory of flirting as plausible deniability?
just went on the date. I hear it's bad to do research about it beforehand.
How exactly did that date come about?
You want me to just spill it all out right here?
Yeah. Enlighten us.
I'm curious now too.
We decided to get dinner together.
We decided who asked who.
She asked me, but I suggested Indian food.
Nice. Classy.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, the day came and she was dressed nice. And usually she's a really confident person, but she seemed more shy than usual. We get dinner, and I run out of normal things to ask her about, and I think she runs out of normal things to ask me about. So I start comparing our food to space food, and she runs with it, and makes up an elaborate backstory for why our alternate timeline clones in space are eating Indian space rations. The point is, she's a busy person, and she was staying there talking about nothing with me. That's why I think she likes me.
Did you kiss her?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Why does it have to be a why not? I was comfortable sitting there with her. I didn't have to seal the deal with a kiss. I wasn't thinking about that. Do you want to know something interesting? Do you want to know something that'll surprise you? When I was sitting with her at that table, I thought, I deserve this. Of all the places in the world, this beautiful, clever person was at this restaurant sitting and talking to me. Getting to that point was the hard part. And that point's enough. You think that I was worrying about kissing her, but I wasn't. I was thinking she's good and I'm good, and it's not a gift that I'm here with her. It's about time. That's where my self-esteem was. And you just guessed the opposite. So it's not something you could have guessed from my race or my gender or my school.
You deserve her?
I don't know.
That's interesting, Bodhi. Thank you. Melissa.
Perhaps she'd do better with an example of something interesting, Professor?
Thank you for sharing yours with us, Bodhi. Tuppy, would you like to help Melissa with an example? What's something about yourself we wouldn't have guessed otherwise?
I have something. I suppose it's kind of similar in topic to Bodhi's thing. What it is that I've never kissed anyone.
Huh. I know why I think that's interesting. Why do you think so?
Because I'm 19, and I go on dates. I can ask people out, and I've wanted to kiss people before. Like, I felt a pull to, but I don't want to go in for the kiss. I don't like that it's something that I want to do. Because somehow I know that if I went in to kiss him instead of him going in to kiss me, then I'd stop being attracted to him. I know it's stupid, but I think somehow wanting to be kissed is more exciting than the kiss itself. For me.
Why do you think you'd stop being attracted to him?
I don't know, like instincts, I guess. Before I go to sleep, I like imagining things. I'll imagine someone that I like and think, what if we were at our wedding? What if we were a month into our marriage? 2 years into it? What if the dog just peed on our favorite DVD set and my husband comes into the room and I think he's gonna nag at me for not controlling the dog, but instead he tells me he's got cancer? And then he dies. And I cry and it's painful, but I feel like by doing reps with that feeling or whatever, I'll be ready if it happens. I'll already know what the feeling feels like. And I already know what it feels like if I were to try to kiss someone. I guess part of it is like, if I kiss him, does he even like me? But that's not fully it at all. When I go in for the kiss, I've ran it a million times. It's like my whole body shuts off and I'm not part of it anymore. Like my brain is so unhappy with itself that I've unplugged all those sensations and I'm just there. And I can feel my body, but I can't do anything with it. So, that's why I don't bother trying to kiss people.
What have you gained by making her reveal that?
You can't do better without doing different. More information is always better.
You're the one who brought up plausible deniability as a flirting method.
I never said I condone generating plausible deniability as a flirting technique. More information is always better than less information. Like this, for instance. You two. Are you in love with each other?
I don't know.
Melissa, have you been able to think of something yet? Something no one knows about you. Something we wouldn't have guessed.
Is Tuppy alright?
I'll talk with her later. Your classmates have shared. Please give us something surprising about yourself we wouldn't have guessed otherwise.
Okay, I play guitar.
Okay. Better. Good. Thank you for sharing something. Do you write songs?
No.
Okay. No problem. Is there anything about your guitar playing that makes it out of the ordinary? What about it could we not have guessed? Are you abnormally skilled?
No.
Well, it's something of a tautology that the set of people who aren't great at guitar is many times larger than the set of people who play long enough to get any good.
I don't really care if I'm good or not. It's just nice to have something to get kind of better at and talk to people about.
Talk to people about?
I don't know. It's nice to talk about something that's not yourself. At least if someone's talking to me about guitar, I know why he's talking to me. It's not as bad if someone starts talking to you and you at least know it's because of something cool you did.
Interesting. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
I see. Thank you, Melissa. I now know more about you. Okay. Now we can get onto propositional logic. The first...
Are you really not going to say one for you?
This class is about you guys, not me. Anyway, today we'll
I just thought of another interesting
we
thing.
can begin next class with another round
Once I
of...
was in class and the professor wanted us to break the ice and become friends, but her standards were so high, she spent the whole time antagonizing us about our facts. And what's interesting is that the teacher only thought something was interesting when it was about romance and kissing and crushes, because it wasn't just that her teaching life had no one that was interesting enough for her, but also her dating life. Her standards were so high because she was satisfied only when she got to live through the romances of her students, feeling free to make them her business until they were abnormal and unexpected and out of the ordinary, and
quite.
then give us something to work with. You want us to get to know each other so badly, but has it ever occurred to you that it might be kind of tricky to get so honest with each other while you're just standing here not sharing anything about yourself?
It's not the case that I repel potential partners because I think they're not interesting enough.
Then for the love of God, what's your one interesting thing?
Okay. I'll tell you.
Hey.
Hey, I'm
weird
sorry
class,
for-
huh?
you go.
Are you excited for the substitute?
I'm excited to actually do a logic class.
You know, I couldn't tell if you liked her or not until you left.
Yeah, well, it was kind of fun playing along, but I barely know Melissa. What if she goes around telling people that Tuppy's a freak who imagines her future partner is getting cancer as a bedtime story?
We're in college.
People can still gossip in college. I probably should have stopped after she was straight up sorry.
Oh, you don't have anything to apologize for.
So everyone said something that satisfied her in the end?
Mm-hmm. Melissa said that she...
Don't tell me. Did it work? Do you feel closer to the class?
Do you? Did you? I mean, before you,
I'm sorry I left. I just don't think a confession counts if it's forced. Say I actually become friends with Melissa one day. Then the first time she decides to confess something personal to me will be special because it'll be her choice. I want the first time someone confesses something to me to be on their own accord. I want the first time to be special.
It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that because Ribbon's kind of the same.
What do you mean?
She kept talking about first times too. She wanted specialness.
Why was she talking about that in a philosophy class?
She wanted the philosophy class to be special.
Was that her interesting thing?
No. She said the one interesting thing about her is that she's not interesting.
What?
She said there's a version of her that has the best philosophy class in the whole world, with the most life-changing discussions in the whole world. And they change our lives and other people's lives, everyone. And it'd be her doing, through making us become so close to each other by taking a classic icebreaker and daring to try and do it better. and she'd be a literal teaching legend despite her words not being white or having professor parents or being from a wealthy background. She said when all her students are interesting versions of themselves that they themselves made, then she'll have made herself an interesting person. And only when she's that ultimate version of herself will she be ready for someone to fall in love with her. Her one interesting thing is that she's not interesting, and she doesn't want her ultimate partner to meet her until she is.
Well, good luck to her with that.
What do you mean?
I've reported her.
So it's not only today that we're having a sub? She's gone?
I'm not sure if the firing process is that quick.
Interesting. Tuppy?
Mhm.
Do you think your first time someone confesses to liking you is ruined now?
Not necessarily.
I didn't do this because I don't deserve it. I hope it's not uninteresting that I have a crush on you.
I hope it's not uninteresting that I have a crush on you.
It's not.
It's not!